반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
The story unfolds with a surprising realization about the ordinary life of Hee Ju and Baek Sa Eon, who despite their seemingly normal appearances, find themselves in a deeply meaningful moment. Hee Ju, fully aware of her identity, is now holding hands with Baek Sa Eon, feeling a sense of luxury in their peaceful daily life. As they sit together on a park bench, basking in the warm sunlight, Hee Ju reflects on happiness. She had always thought happiness was something that had to be earned, but now simply holding Baek Sa Eon's hand in this moment felt like enough. She admits maybe it's okay to be happier, while Baek Sa Eon wraps his hand around hers, silently affirming her thoughts. They exchange a gentle squeeze of hands and Baek Sa Eon smiles, promising to hold hands no matter what anyone says. After their peaceful day, they return home, but Hee Ju begins to feel a sense of anxiety. She worries about how long this calm can last. Sensing her unease, Baek Sa Eon offers her a cup of coffee and jokingly asks if she's afraid of kidnappers. Hee Ju reassures him but admits that she's afraid the peace they've found will shatter. Baek Sa Eon, trying to comfort her, calmly replies that if it breaks, they can simply put it back together. Hee Ju laughs at what she thinks is nonsense, but he insists that it's something they can do. The conversation takes on a more serious tone when Baek Sa Eon makes her promise to take care of herself. Eat well, be cautious, and always think about her well-being. He even lists things for her to do at different ages, from buying a pretty bag when she turns 30 to singing when she's older and ensuring they share a meal together when she's 70. But the final part of his message surprises her. He tells her, "When you turn 90, please remember me a little." Hee Ju doesn't immediately understand the implication of his words, but as Baek Sa Eon continues, she realizes what he's saying. He admits that he's loved her for a long time, and this confession makes her blush, though she has secretly felt the same. Baek Sa Eon has always been there for her ever since childhood, and the warmth of his presence continues to comfort her. Baek Sa Eon heads off to work. The day is significant as it marks the press screening for a documentary about Baek Jang-ho, Baek Sa Eon's grandfather. However, as Baek Sa Eon prepares for the event, his thoughts turn dark when he receives an ominous call from his aide Park Do-jae. Baek Sa Eon starts to suspect that someone is orchestrating threats against Hee Ju, but things soon take a more dangerous turn. In a shocking twist, Baek Sa Eon receives a threat from a mysterious voice demanding he follow orders or Hee Ju will be harmed. The voice reveals that the real Baek Sa Eon is someone else entirely, the man with the two colored eyes, and that the Baek Sa Eon everyone knows is an imposter. The real Baek Sa Eon, who was believed to have drowned after committing unspeakable acts, has returned to claim his true identity, and Hee Ju's life is in jeopardy. The stakes become even higher as the threat intensifies. The true Baek Sa Eon orders Baek Sa Eon to confess his sins publicly and give up his position, threatening Hee Ju's life if he doesn't comply. Baek Sa Eon, now trapped in a game he never expected, arrives at the screening room where a shocking scene awaits. Instead of a documentary, words on the screen accuse him of his supposed crimes, and the room fills with toxic smoke. Unable to breathe, he falls into chaos. The media reports an explosion at the memorial hall, and Baek Sa Eon is nowhere to be found, leaving Hee Ju frantic and desperate. As she watches the news, Hee Ju's anxiety grows. She reaches out to Baek Sa Eon, but her calls go unanswered. Her heart races with fear and uncertainty. Where could he be? And could he really be in danger? 15 years earlier, the true Baek Sa Eon had gone overseas to the war-torn Argan Republic, defying his grandfather's wishes. There, amidst the hell of war, he felt truly alive for the first time. After surviving countless close calls with death, his thoughts would often turn to Hee Ju, the one constant that kept him going. Upon returning to Korea, he found her once again, a vision of hope and a reminder of the life he had fought so hard to reclaim. This chapter of the story ends with a lingering question: can Hee Ju ever find true happiness when it's also so precarious? That's all for today, guys. Thank you all for watching.
'Cause you are beautiful.